There is a silent danger in success. Not failure, but success. The danger of looking back and saying, that was enough. The danger of settling down too soon, of letting a single victory convince the mind that the war is over. But the truth is, it has only begun. The focus should not be what has been achieved, but how much is still left to conquer. The journey isn't defined by the distance already covered, but by the endless road still ahead. There comes a time when applause grows loud, when milestones are reached, and the world seems to nod in approval. That's where many stop. But this is where the truly great separate themselves. Because they understand one truth: yesterday's trophies don't win tomorrow's battles. Comfort is the enemy of greatness. Every time comfort is chosen, potential is sacrificed, and potential is the most valuable asset a human being holds. Every ounce of it must be squeezed out, not celebrated too soon. Mountains may have been climbed, but there are still peaks higher than any before. Just because progress has been made does not mean the mission is complete. In fact, every achievement is just another base camp, not the summit. The most powerful fuel in life is the hunger to grow. Not to be seen, not to be praised, but to become better, to become stronger, to become more than yesterday. This hunger turns ordinary lives into legacies. Champions are not born on podiums, they are made in silence when no one is watching. When there's no spotlight, no recognition, no applause, they rise every day with one question in mind: what more can be done? It is not about celebrating what's been checked off the list, it's about expanding the list. While the world may say, well done, the inner voice says, we're just getting started. That voice, that refusal to settle, is the hallmark of greatness. True success is never a destination, it is a path. Achievements are not stops along the way, they are signs that the path is correct. But the journey must go on. The greatest impact isn't in the awards, the recognition, or the medals. It's in the legacy left behind, in the lives changed, in the standards set, in the courage passed on to those who come next. That is the true measure of how much is left to be achieved. Every person was born with a vision, a possibility, a dream that can shake the earth if pursued with full force. But vision is not a one-time discovery. It grows, it evolves. As more is achieved, the vision must stretch further because there is always more within. A clear vision creates an unstoppable drive, and that drive feeds on the understanding that what lies ahead is greater than what lies behind. Progress doesn't come from occasional bursts of effort. It comes from disciplined consistency, from waking up with the same fire every day, even when no one notices, even when the world is silent. Every drop of sweat counts. Every hour invested adds up. While others rest on their past, the driven rise again with purpose. They are not moved by what has already been done. They are pulled forward by what remains unfinished. There will be moments when society claps too soon, when peers say, "You've made it." When success knocks and invites rest, that's the exact moment to dig deeper. Because applause is not the final goal. Impact is. The world might celebrate a version of success that is far smaller than what is truly possible. But those who stay focused on what's ahead will write a story that's too big to be forgotten. There is something powerful about refusing to stop. There's a fire that burns in those who understand that the ceiling they see is not the limit, it's just the current perception. The more one pushes, the more it lifts. Until that ceiling becomes the floor for the next level, let not the achieved become a cage. Let it be a springboard. A reminder that if that much was possible, even more is. Life is not a completed song. It is a symphony still being composed. Every day is another note, every effort, another chord. The music is not over until every bit of potential has been played. The thought must never rest on what has already been achieved. That belongs to the past. The future calls out with a louder voice. It asks, what's next? It invites more strength, more growth, more purpose. So move forward, strive higher, push harder, because greatness is never a finish line. It is a relentless climb.